Hello and good day. You are listening to this podcast coming to you from Yerwa Express News. This is recorded on December 7 by me, Usman, Abba, Zanna. The news updates. An incredibly large gathering of Muslims celebrate the Eid of Maulud, the birthday of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the last prophet of Islam, in Maiduguri, December 1. People from various walks of life trooped to the popular Medina Square to celebrate the day. The Nigerian government declared Friday, December 1 as a public holiday for its Muslim community to celebrate the day. Borno is one of the places with the largest number of adherents of Sufi sect who are known to hold the day in a very high esteem. Our correspondent went around the city of Maiduguri in the last 10 days to monitor the weeks of assorted rites and rituals that are traditionally observed in the build-up of the event. Various mosques hold different sessions in praises and adulations of the Prophet of Islam, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, for the 10 to 12 days and some for a whole month. An assemblage of the adherents of the sect are seen in different mosques engaging in reciting poetic praises in adorations of the Prophet. Some mosques hold an evening session, some morning, and others do it continuously for the whole day, including night hours. Gift and sacrifices and several other rituals are observed to mark the occasion in Maiduguri. It is indeed startling to see how some of the sessions go emotional, with some going as far as shedding tears. I can't explain how happy, how emotional I am right now, a young man told Yen News following a particular session. The procession of rejoicing faithfuls is seen in most parts of the town on the day. Usman Zakaria, an adherent run into by this correspondent at this Medina Square, said, "It is a momentous moment to praise the birthday and it strengthening our love for the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Scholars of the sector admonish faithfuls to be prayerful and in praise of the Prophet." Another report by Ibrahim Yusuf from Dhaka, a Borno-born becomes president of the Student Union in Bangladesh. The Nigerian Student Union of Bangladesh, Usman Muhammad Tomsu, an undergraduate student of software engineering at Fordham International University, Bangladesh, emerged as the new president of the Nigerian Students Association in Bangladesh in an election that held December 1. The clearing results of the election, chairman of the Electoral Committee, Engineer Farooq Bashir, commended the Nigerian student for the high turnout and display of sportsmanship. Since the inception of the union in 2013, this is the first time a Borno indigenous is emerging as its president. In an acceptance speech, Tomsu thanked members of the union for the confidence reposed in him and promised to work assiduously for the betterment of the students. In his words, "This is the time to change the narrative, to give NSIB a better image and ensure unity of purpose. I assure all students of equal treatment and reforms geared towards improving this union." NSIB is an umbrella body of all Nigerian students with membership from Darfur International University, Islamic University of Technology, University of Information and Technology Science, as well as IUT, Chittagong and North-South University. The new elected executives will be inaugurated before the end of the year. A very sad news as explosion hit markets in Biu, a local government area of Borno. A report from the local government has said that 2 bomb explosions have occurred on December 2, 2017 in the market in the local government. The explosion occurred on early Sunday morning at Lainyanduya and Lainyanwaya. The second attack, according to the information received, was launched by a female teenager who ran into a crowd that built as a result of the first explosion, and a few of who are fleeing the scene. This is a tension all over the place, as explosions are highly rare in the local government. It is one of the few local government of Borno that have remained peaceful throughout the crisis. Though there were few skirmishes at some point, the number of the incidents of attacks and bomb blasts are highly insignificant. Incidentally though, the first bomb explosion occurred there in 2009 when it exploded in a house where improvised explosive devices are made locally by the Boko Haram terrorists. There were efforts by the group to penetrate the community, but this has proven impossible. Reason is however not clear. Some attribute it to the terrain and topography as well as its location. The Biu local government is hilly and there is virtually one way, which is also the way out. Still on the issue of the bomb in Biu local government area, Borno State Command of the Nigerian Police Force has in a statement signed by DSP Victor Isugu confirmed the death of 13 persons. Also, the statement added that 53 persons were injured by the explosions. Victors say the corpses and injured persons have since been evacuated to View General Hospital. Other information received reports a third attempt at causing more havoc by another bomber, but was arrested and her explosive demobilized. She sneaked into the hospital where the corpses and injured persons were evacuated, but was detected and arrested before she would launch the IED strapped to her body. The would-be bomber, after interrogation, added that 5 of them were drafted to attack the town. However, only 3 are so far noted. The 2, were it to be true, are still at large. Following the explosions in View, however, angry mob unleashed anger in an internally displaced person camp believed to be housing Damboa community that were displaced. A stakeholder from Damboa, who does not want his name mentioned, told Yan News that the aftermath of the 2 explosions was a fresh attack on a camp where IDPs are taking refuge. For over 3 years, View has been playing host to so many IDPs from Damboa due to Boko Haram attacks. With the return of normalcy and subsequent reopening of Damboa local government, as well as Maiduguri View Road, the Damboa Local Government Council made concerted efforts to relocate the displaced persons back to Damboa, but the IDPs declined, insisting on staying back in View. Before the occurrence of the unfortunate bomb blast, emerging reports from the local government says the people have turned hostile to the IDPs due to allegations that the insecurity being experienced in the area recently is mainly caused by the IDPs. Today's mob attacks on the Mboa community in View attest to the one thing: there is a heightened suspicion on the IDP camps. There is no information on the score yet. Nigerian Army once against recruitment scam, written by Yunus Banu, and the Nigerian Army has been released on Monday, November 4, drawn the attentions of the public to disregard fake recruitment adverts making rounds on social media platforms. The Director Army in Public Relations, Brigadier General Usman, who signed the release, said the attentions of the Nigerian Army is drawn to activities of a fraudulent syndicate that has placed fake adverts in an effort to deceive unsuspecting members of the public on alleged commissioning into the Nigerian Army. Kugasheka added that the group specifically used Facebook and other social media platforms to entice interested persons and thereafter solicited for token payment in certain bank account. The public is pleased requested to disregard such advertisement on the social media, as the Nigerian Army is not really recruiting at this moment. Members of the public are pleased and enjoined to report such fraudulent groups to the nearest security agency, or call the Information Center of the Nigerian Army on 193 using any network. Right, in another report filed by the news agency of Nigeria on December 5, Chibok boy gets university scholarship. After being in the wild for 4 years, Boko Haram child's victim Ali Ahmadu has returned to Nigeria following successful surgery on his legs in Dubai, and his sponsor, Televeras and Ego Sanomi Foundation, even had more news waiting for him: a scholarship from the primary school to the university level anywhere in the world. The boy, who was wheeled on the plane 3 months ago, disembarked from an Ethiopian airline plane at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, at 12 without assistance. Ali, who was dressed in a grey blazer, white shirt and blue jeans, was all smiles as he disembarked from the plane. He returned to Nigeria to the warm embrace of tumultuous crowd at the airport. Overwhelmed with joy, Ali thrilled the crowd with brisk walks at the Abuja airport. It was hectic controlling the crowds who trooped out to catch a glimpse of the boy. When he was approached by the journalist at the arrival area of the airport, he simply said, "I'm fine." When asked in the Hausa about his experience in Dubai, he said, "Lafiya lau," meaning thank you and it is fine. To really prove that he was fine, Ali lifted his legs in marching order. He arrived in the country with his aunt, Hannatu Mwadu, the coordinator of Global Initiative for Peace, Love and Care (GIPNC), Nuhu Kojafa, and representatives of the Deacon Sanomi Foundation. The journalist seized the moment to ask him about his ambition, and the young boy said in Hausa, "I am fine. I want to be a policeman. I want to save people from harm." But while the boys savored the moment with many taking photographs with him at the airport, the Televerse Foundation announced a scholarship up to the university level for him. The chairman of the board of trustees of the Deacon Sanomi Foundation, who is also the chairman of Televerse, Mr. Ego Sanomi, said, "About 3 months ago, we all witnessed at the same airport Ali Ahmad being taken away on a wheelchair Today, the glory of God, we are here to receive Ali Ahmadu, walking handsomely into our arms. What started as a painful journey for little Ali after the Boko Haram attack in Chibok 4 years ago that confined him to a wheelchair has now transformed into a journey of hope, love and care. The Insanumi Foundation is backed by the principles of love and care that were practiced and preached by the late Assistant Inspector General of Police, Mr. Deacon Sanumi. Today, we demonstrate these principles by being our neighbor's keeper and teaching love by showing it. Thank you for listening to this podcast coming to you from Yerwa Express News. For more of our information and news updates, you can visit us at www.yerwaexpress.news. Thanks and bye for now.